Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I want to tell you about skill 1, answer my idea question correctly. How to identify the question? Step 1, what is the topic of the passage? So, you have to understand about the topic of the passage or first in a section. Step 2, what is the subject of the passage? So, you have to understand what the subject first in a section. Step 3, what is the main idea of the passage? So, you have to understand with the main idea first in the passage or first in the section. Step 4, what is the author main point in the passage? So, you have to understand what the main point in the passage or first in section. Step 5. With what is the author primarily concerned? So, you have to understand about the author primarily concerned first in a section. And the last, which of the following would be the best title? So, you have to understand the best title of the passage of the or of the in section.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hey my friend, explain. The answer to this type of question can generally be determined by looking at the first sentence of each paragraph. The first, the first thing you must be able to get of the main idea of paragraph is to identify the topic. The subject of the paragraph. Think of the paragraph as well with the topic being the heart. The central core around which the whole wheel or paragraph spans. Your strategy for topic identification is simply to ask yourself the question, what is the about? Keep asking yourself the question as you read a paragraph until the answer to your question becomes clear. Something something makes your goal can spot the topic by looking for a word or two that repeats. Actually, you can state the topic in a few words.
Okay, my name is Novinda Priscilia. The next slide is how to answer the question. 1. Read the first line of each paragraph. 2. Look for a common theme or idea in the first line. 3. Pass your eyes quickly over the rest of the passage to check that you have really found the topic sentence. And 4. Eliminate any definitely wrong answer and choose the best answer from the remaining choices. Okay, these questions are all really asking what primary point that author is trying to get across in the passage. Since TOEFL passages are generally written in a traditionally organized manner, it is not difficult to find the main idea by studying the topic sentence, which is most probably found the beginning of the paragraph. If the passages consist of only one paragraph, you should Study the beginning of the paragraph to determine of main idea. Okay, next. This is the example from the paper TOEFL test. Okay, the question: what is the topic of this passage? The answer. The optional answer is A. The intelligence of John Dewey. B. Distinction made by John Dewey. C. Dewey's ideas of the ability to reason. And D. How intelligence differs from reasoning in the Dewey's works. Okay, the best answer is D. How intelligence differs from reasoning in Dewey's works. Okay, this passage asks about the topic of the passage, because this passage has only one paragraph. You should look at the first sentence in this passage to answer this question. Okay, the first sentence in this passage discuss about distinction between intelligence and reasoning in the philosophy of John Dewey. Okay, you can look at the first sentence in this passage. Okay, so this is probably the topic.
Hello guys, I want to tell you about skill 2. Recognize the organization of ID. The question asks you to click on the paragraph that discuss the historical background of the particular belief. Next, main ID question. How to identify the question. One book, paper and computer test. Number 1. How is the information in the patient organized? Number 2. How is the information in the second paragraph related to the information in the first paragraph? And then, in the reading session, there may be question about the organization of ID in passage. You may be asked to determine how the IDs in one paragraph relate to the ID in another paragraph.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi my friend, explain. The answer to this type of question can generally be determined by looking at the first sentence of the appropriate paragraph. A paragraph is made up of supporting sentences which help to explain or prove the main idea. The sentence present fact, response, definition, comparison, or all the detail to support the main idea. Generally, the main idea of the paragraph is written of the first sentences of it.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello my friend, I want to tell about skill 2. Recognize the organization of ideas. The following chart outlines the key information that you should remember about question on the organization of ideas. Okay, organization of ideas. How to identify the question. Number 1. How is the information in the patient organized? Number 2. How is the information in the second paragraph relation? Number 3. To the information in the first paragraph. Next, where to find the answer. The answer to This type of question can generally be determined by look at the first sentence of the abortive paragraph. Number 3. How to answer the question. Number 1. Read the first line of each paragraph. 2. Look for words that show relationship among the paragraph. Number 3. Choose the answer that best explains the relationship. And then the purpose of these 3 steps is that the first and second paragraph are related of the core of the reading is the same. Will the following paragraph contrast with that paragraph? Oke, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.